We're holding ayin down the bottom paragraph, speaking about nikiyas from lying, various level of people who lie. There are others that their illness, when it comes to lying, is to a lesser degree than the first two categories that we had spoken about. People who are not immersed in speaking lies, falsehood, but they don't value the problem sufficiently. So if they have to lie, they'll lie. Normally they don't lie. And they're able to speak total truth. But if they're in a situation where they have to lie, they have no problem lying. They will say it in a joking way. They'll make light of it. Without evil intent. However, Shlomo, who's the wise one, has informed us, but this is contrary to the will of God and the characteristic of those who are dedicated to Him. Any word of falsehood, the tzaddik despises. Shlomo Melech. I once went to, I had a pass to go into this building. Somebody worked in the building. He didn't have his pass with him. So, he worked in the building. So he takes out his wallet, and he did not have his card in his wallet. And he puts it on the machine, and he says to the person, "What's the problem?" So I said to him, I said, "You know you didn't have the card in your wallet. Tell the man you don't have it." And he has a way. He's an honest person. But when it comes to this type of situation, he always tries to wiggle out of it. What do you have to lie for this? I said, I'm going to explain you something. You start saying total truth, you see the bracha will come to your life. Once you see this, and even in business, you speak in ambiguities, and then you say you meant that, you didn't mean this. Even though, you could always, legally, you can't get him, because he speaks intentionally that way. But it's not honest. You speak in ambiguity, and in case you have to somehow not be bound, so you speak in ambiguity. It's not the way you behave. Speak clear, speak truthfully, and be honest. It's a degree of dishonesty. That's what he's saying. If he has to, he'll do it. If he doesn't have to, he won't do it. Torah says that doesn't say you shouldn't lie. You should keep your distance from falsehood. Doesn't say from falsehood you should be careful. You should keep your distance. The great distance, and literally flee. To what degree you have to flee from this? The remnant of Israel will not do iniquity and will not speak falsehood. And you will not find a deceiving tongue. Deceiving means that already is alluding to what? That it's not lying, but it's deceiving. You say something in a way where you could deceive a person. I believe, the bracha to America at one time was honesty. Americans were known for their integrity, their honesty. David was soon Americans now. Not sure, if you come from somewhere else. Right? There was the worth ethic, there was genuineness. That's what it was. God we trust. Ever since that characteristic of America has been compromised, we're going south. America is not the same. Ever since they compromised Emes, the president should lie. Who ever heard of such things? Maybe they didn't tell you everything, but openly to lie to the public, and people suspect you're lying, and you are lying, and people lie. People, Howard, I see he'll give me a diatribe at breakfast this morning. So people, the whole idea of perjury, people go and testify on their oath, and they lie, right? And they're caught on perjury. They're not even prosecuted. So what are we dealing with? They're already taking a false oath. So to what degree has truth been compromised? No, but everybody. I'm saying this is it. It's not. It's almost not uncommon. Person does something, you'll get 50 people to testify he committed the crime. The man didn't even commit the crime because he happens to be of a certain ethnic, whatever it is, or he may be a certain classification of person. It doesn't make a difference. But he's going to prison for the rest of his life. It doesn't make a difference. Openly lying. A what? Okay. I'm not saying people just thinking about the concept. That the signet of God is truth. It says if the stamp, if the signet of Hashem is truth, and he identifies with that, so anything which is contrary to that would be considered abominable before him. Speak truth, man, with his fellow. My people are my children. Lo yishakeru, do not lie. That when are we his people? When are we his children? When we don't lie. Lahagdil chashivusa, to show its distinction for Omru Zechern Brochu Dover Emes Bulvovo Rav Safro can go Rav Safro Lo Diacho Arhechon Chovas Emes Magas. It's famous Gemara in Chelik. There was a town, people, the Malach Mavis never went into that town, and there was a man married a woman from the community, and soon after he moved in, somebody died. So right away they suspected. People don't die in this town. So what was the story? His wife was washing her hair, and the neighbor came, knocked on the door, and says, "Is your wife home?" He said, "She's not at home." So the reason why he said the non-truth was because something of a personal nature, but it was not truthful, because he compromised truth at that level. Somebody died, and the Malchamav was able to enter into the community. It's Gemara Chelik. As a result of that, they said, "Excuse me, please leave the community. We will not tolerate this." And they asked him to move out of the community. Whether his wife went with him, that's not clear. But he moved out of the community. They would not allow him to leave, because the signet is truth, and truth is Hashem. And if you're connected at that level, the Malcham Avos cannot enter into the community. To be continued.
Maharal are not giving a negative nickname.
It's Gemara. It's Gemara.
Okay, here we said so that's a positive nickname, that would be alright?
HaChochem HaGodol, by the Tzvardim. HaChacham.
But is that like giving a positive nickname to somebody?
No,
You're not calling him his name.
it's an appellation. No, the Chacham. HaChochem.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Doesn't say Agrei Chuchem. You got it. Okay.